lam, vwam, ram, yam, ham, om. Gaté, gaté, parasangate, bodhi, svaha. Gaté, gaté, parasangate, bodhi, svaha. Gaté, gaté, parasangate, bodhi, svaha. Hari Om, Shanti, Namaste. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold the breath in. Breathe out. Breathe naturally. You might even take 2 fingers and place them on your radial artery. And just notice your pulse. As you sense your pulse in your wrist, you might actually feel it as well in other areas, maybe your palms, maybe in your neck. As well, feel the actual beating of your heart. Okay, release. Nice. So many ways to go from the outward to the inward, from physical to subtle to causal. And we'll do some more of that In this session, we'll work on the Hara, belly, and maybe meditate a little more at the end. So, take whatever you're sitting on to the side, and come onto your back with your legs bent. Pardon me. And we'll tilt the hips a little bit here. I'm going to tighten my shirt and put my arm this way. You don't have to put your arm this way, but tilt forward like so, which creates space between the lower back and the floor. It's actually a contraction of the low back. That's a forward tilt. Now close the space. So draw the lower back towards the floor, which is a backward tilt of the pelvis, and contract your abdomen. This actually lengthens the low back muscles. Yeah, do that a few times. Forward tilt, backward tilt. Relax your head, and the whole skeletal system will move. Pelvis, ribs, skull, along the spinal column. Okay, find neutral here. Windshield wipe with your legs. Take your knees to one side, other side. If you want to move your head, do that. You don't have to. Excellent. Pause in neutral. Reposition your feet. Reposition your body as you need to. I'm trying to stay in the frame, so that's why I'm repositioning here. And then just take one leg and float it. Take your belly towards your spine. That's Uddiyana Bandha. And also contract at your pelvic floor, which is Mula Bandha. Option, your head comes up, chin goes in, and that's Jalandhara Bandha. So all three is Mahabandha. Option here with your leg, you can do slight moves. I'm just taking it a few inches to the left, few inches to the right. And if I have my hand by my hip, right by my abdomen, I can feel what's working. Nice. Okay. Release the leg. Place your head down. Pause for a moment. And then let's do the other side. So, take the other leg, extend, float it just an inch off the floor. Uddiyana Bandha, abs in, Mula Bandha, pelvic floor up. Breathe. Option, head comes up, chin goes down. That's Jalandhara Bandha. With Uddiyana Mula, which is Mahabandha. So option here as well. Move your head side to side. You can have your hand right where your hip meets your abs. Okay, release. Leg goes down, head goes down, pause. Okay, bend both legs here. Tilt your hips again, forward and back. And we'll take this to dhanurasana, sometimes called setu bandhasana. So position your feet and legs as you wish. Get some purchase, press into them. Uddiyana Mula Bandha still happening. Hips come up. Hips don't have to be that high up off the floor at all. Be kind to your neck and shoulders if you lift your hips up higher. Reposition your feet as needed. Start to include your glutes, so press with your feet and flex your glutes. Option, hands can go towards the heels or hands can go together. Another option is shoulders reposition underneath your torso, but this can be a bit for the neck. So if you don't like that, I don't bother with it, you know. Okay, keep your hands under you as you roll down and land the back of your hips somewhere on your arms. Keep your belly in and pelvic floor up, so Uddiyana and Mula Bandha are still there, and then extend both legs and float both legs. Squeeze your belly towards your spine. Option, head comes up, chin goes down. Ooh, and I haven't done this one in a while, so I'm starting to shake a little bit. And that's okay. The other option here is to take your arms out from under and reach or just relax or feel what's shaking. Chin down, abs in, pelvic floor up, Mahabandha. Okay, let's take this into curling into a ball. Hug your legs in, pause for a moment. Good, roll to one side. Prop yourself up. How's that? Feels okay so far? So a little more here, but a little more being going from outward to inward. So, you know, we exercise, we move, we stretch, we flex, we put pressure on the body, and then we pause. The pausing is sati. Sati, sati, sati. You want to be sati with movement. So pressing the pause button brings the outside and inside together. That's the yoga. The inside being breathing, sensation, and observation. So pause right now. You don't have to sit like this necessarily. This is very comfortable for me, sitting in seiza. But what are you observing in your mind, in your mood, and in your flesh? And in your energy, breathing is very much the indicator of your energy. So how is your breathing? Another few things here as we sit is you can always reposition yourself. You know, the more comfortable you are, the more you will be able to sustain the sit. So if you're sitting like this, knees can be together or knees can be apart. That's fine. I don't have much padding under me. There's this carpet. It helps though. If this was a hard floor, this wouldn't be very sustainable for me. But sometimes there is a hardness in the floor, so you reposition and find where can I sit, and then how do I want my hands? And eyes open, eyes half open or closed. And smiling is bringing optimism into the picture. What is good about this moment? And observing how your body is now. How is your heartbeat? And where do you sense any pulsing in your limbs? Or other parts of your body? What else in your body can you soften? Perhaps the tongue in your mouth, or maybe your shoulders can drop down a little bit. Maybe you can let your breath lengthen on the exhale. Yeah, and we always include what's happening. So sounds in the environment, sounds in the habitation, sounds outside, sounds that are inside. And then the inwardness is the observation of the mind, states of the mind and stories of the mind. Sitting in meditation, we observe and really see things as they are, and also see things how we want them to be, which is not necessarily what is actually happening, how we want things to be. And at any time to come back to the present, Place your awareness on body. Place your awareness on breath. Or place your awareness on sound.